Good afternoon everyone, we are now on approach into Singapore. We'll be in the ground around 10 minutes, maybe less. So what's special about this time's arrival is actually we're doing runway 20 right. Instead of the 02s, it is sad to say, but the 02 season is over. It's becoming more and more common for 20 arrivals, so it's a trend in the wind, so yeah. So we have a new change of scenery, so it's great for you guys. Sorry, but there is no ATC. Yeah, there's nothing really I can do about that. Can't do anything. But yeah, we are currently on the heading for the UGEBO 1 Bravo arrival. So soon we'll be doing a left 291. So what I'm doing here is I try to mimic the flight path of the real aircraft as closely as possible. For some things, like for example they did 02 center arrival, I'm not going to bother everyone else who's trying to depart from Singapore just so I can do my little stuff. Just so I can get that little bit more realism in what the actual flight did. I'm not that type of person. So yeah. We have auto brakes 1 selected, and yeah, passing 6,000 soon. At IDVAS we should be 2,500 above, but that should be the general altitude we should be at to capture the glide. So the frequencies we have for the localizer is tuned 1089 both sides, and for the 02 center in case we need to do a step over. Quite recently we actually proved that we needed to do that. I think it's because some guy kept on logging in, disconnecting and logging back in on the network, and he was on 02 left. So we stepped over to 02 center. Anyhow, can't really see that. I think it says 109. God, it's even more similar. 1096? No. Well, 1097. Okay, cool. Discontinuity. Okay, cool. We left 190. And we'll cancel these messages. So we did that turn a bit late, sadly, because I was distracted trying to explain that thing for you. Discontinuity, okay, drag required, sure. And then we'll do a left turn 288. Flaps 5. And disregard this VNAV path, it's oops, sorry, what am I doing? Didn't mean to click that. Speed, okay. Then left to intercept.
1,000 to go.
Yeah, we are quite low actually. Didn't mean to be this low. Singapore traffic, Singapore 252 established, localizer, ILS runway 20 right, 13.5 miles out, Singapore. And approach mode, command A, engage. Speed 180 to 8 and then 150 to 4. Yeah. Approach checklist. And the start which is continuous. Flaps currently set flaps 5. Flaps 10. Well, not question what other people said. Okay, we established on the glide. So it's missed approach 5,000 as opposed to 02. It is actually 4,000 on a missed approach, but here it is 5,000. Okay, approaching 8 miles, so then we set the speed. Take a while so we can pass 180. Okay. When you check the speed, flaps 15 is 200. Okay, go down flaps 15. Completely missed the scenery, man. Yeah. I'm just seeing like an ocean. For a second I thought that was a plane, that white thing there. I was scared. Oh my god. Don't ever do that to me again. Oh my goodness.
2500.
Checked. Flaps 25, speed check, flaps 25. Flaps 30, speed check, flaps 30. Sounds like I'm saying 30, but no, 30. UGEBO plus 5 to 144, so yeah, 149. Okay, we are set. Landing checklist, the landing gear is down and triggering landing flaps 30, engine side switches continuous. 2-second message. We are not in reserve. It's an issue I've been always receiving. Okay. Autopilot disconnect, dive control, and auto throttle disconnect. Flight director. Check.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
300. Approaching minimums. 200. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Okay. Speed brakes up. Reverser is green. Decel. Manual braking. Vacating left. I need to familiarize myself with these taxiways now. Okay, whiskey 6. And we're gonna make a left.
Thank you for flying.
Singapore traffic, Singapore 252. Vacated is 20 right. We are whiskey 6 left onto whiskey for stand Echo 27 Singapore traffic. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Singapore and to our residents, a warm welcome home. Yeah, so as I said, I've improved my landings by really understanding what is the right time to flare and what is not. So yeah, that's the thing that kind of changed the most. And you know, still treating this like an actual like 777 in some instances where you just don't over control. I came into the 7.3 thinking I should always over control everything. And you know what I mean. Like not came in thinking, oh, I must yank it left, yank it right, but to some, you know, allowance to say. So, but yeah, it's just to minimize my control a bit more. Just hone it in a bit better, because I guess what also changed. So, yeah. I don't want to sound like a professor now that I did one good landing. It wasn't even on the 1,000-foot markers, but yeah, it's an improvement. And we will turn on the APU when we're on Quebec. I noticed that I turned on the APU a bit too early and it kind of burns a lot of fuel because I'm not even using the APU power for its electrical value. So yeah. Let's check out performance. Approach rating, great. Okay. How about landing? Excellent. Okay, that's what I like to see. Only if it knew how late we touched down. I was expecting to touch down a bit earlier, I'll be honest, man, but it is what it is. What are you saying? Verify position. Cool. Maybe it's not standard procedure to turn off flight vectors after touchdown. I'm not too sure. That's what I really got used to when I was flying the 777. But yeah. Say hello to our Terminal 1 viewing mall spotters. Hello. If there are any, that means probably some, right? I was planning to go today, but had other plans. I have a voice session today, so it's a situation where like I improve the pronunciation of words and my ability to speak properly in aviation English, so to say. So don't just mumble. We're currently working on how long I can have, like, improve my diaphragm and all that. What the heck did you say? Established on Mersing, is that what you said? Sorry, mate. If you said radio check, I would have helped you. And today, yeah, I received a comment from a viewer saying he would like to see a KL sector. Yeah, if you're watching this, I'll say hello, mate. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. KL sectors like takes only what, an hour or so, or an hour plus. And my session starts at 7:30, so it's currently 4:30 p.m. in the afternoon. So yeah, I'll be definitely doing that. So expect a video soon. If I can turn around quickly, that is. This time, let's not make the mistake by going to Echo 27 or whatever it was, Echo 24, the MARS system opposite gate, you know what I mean? Oh god, we're going too fast on that turn. Yeah, so I went on Echo 24 last time, Echo 24 left, which currently, it looks weird if you go in the sim on it, but yeah. It stands for Multi-Aircraft Ramp System, Mars. Echo 28, next one it is. Okay, I'm assuming here. Well then that jetway won't be able to get us. Man, this stuff is funky, bro. Please, show me that way. This is not that way, but alamak. Okay, there you have it. We yeah. Don't know what's the right time to stop. I guess I'll be in here. It's whatever. Okay. We parked. And yeah, thank you everyone for watching the video. I hope you really enjoyed this one. I did, because it was a good landing. Any good landing I make is a very good video. So, until then, enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the week. And yeah, manage your Unicom. Bye bye.